1, 2, 3. Alphas!
So we're going to see the Merseyside offence for the first time here today. I'm told they like to run a read option, so I assume they have a mobile quarterback today.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned on the last stream about Baffer football fashion. Quarterback with a jumper on.
Quarterback with a jumper on, wearing number 99 is an unusual one for sure. We're seeing a handoff up the middle.
Well defended. Yeah, a good...
And it looks as though we've got Natty Peck on there, in on the tackle, but there were a few Alphas players to get there first. Natty Peck pushing him back. Does look to be another handoff up the middle. A little bit of running room there. Maybe 4 or 5 yards before contact. Ends up getting them back to around the 5, so it looks like around a 7-yard gain.
I believe there's talk of Ollie Dixon, potentially at linebacker.
And an offside there from... Gives the Merseyside team a free play, puts the ball up. Oh, that was a free play there. I'm not quite sure why the receiver didn't put a little bit more into trying to catch that. Obviously, we know the Merseyside Nighthawks are going to be moving forward, but that had potential to be a touchdown play there. He decided to just throw one arm up and try and one-hand it for a highlight.
Leave furthest on the right, you can see Kaz Dean's first game back after what we thought may be his retirement. A great stuff in the backfield there.
Fantastic shoot through the gap there.
Number 54. Ollie Downhill Dixon.
Downhill Dixon. Yeah, that is Ollie Dixon.
Ollie Dixon.
Fantastic shoot. Not sure whether that was a blitz. Sorry, just read that perfectly. We are seeing a bootleg left from a right-handed QB. Always tough. Pushes that ball deep. Does have wide open 16 down the sideline.
Touchdown.
And that is a touchdown.
A great throw.
For Pedro. Looks to be Danny Barnes there on a deep connection to Pedro. Just got lost between the cornerback and the safety there.
It goes
looks to be up. Looks to be good.
Two in the backfield. A handoff to Nat Wyse, who creates some good room, running for about 8 yards there. Nice run on first down from Nat Wyse.
Tremendous running, and you can see Jack Paddison there in front of him, leading the charge there.
Get to see a completion from Lewis Culver. Obviously missed the mark on Elliot Knight and JJ Smith. It's going to be a run.
Jack Paddison off that left-hand
He's got some good room.
Does have room. Breaks one.
Nice block from Joe Bradley there.
Yeah, fantastic to see Joe out in space. Looks to be a little bit of hurry up here. That was quite quick in terms of getting to the line. We see the motion again. And they are going to drop to Nat Wyse this time.
Ooh, high tackle there.
High tackle, but that's 4 or 5 yards of easy completion there. And they do say things like swing passes, things like screens are just an extension of the run game.
Lewis Culver to take the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Jack Paddison. He's in space. It's going to be a first down for the Alphas.
Motioning in from the far side. The jet sweep is getting the ball here. Looks to be Jay Smith. Finds a little bit of a crease in there. Drags a few defenders. It looks to be good blocking off that edge there.
A nice gain on first down. It looks to be about 7 or 8 yards. But it's third down and around 3 or 4 yards for the Alphas. It's going to be a run
Jack
up the middle.
Run. Does have a white wall in front of him, but he's brought down by the Nighthawks again. We'll see. Looks to be around 4th and a yard. Next play coming up.
Ball goes deep.
I heard a whistle.
Truman catches. Touchdown. But now, will that stand?
Yep, touchdown signaled by the head referee, Dave Black. Good snap, good hold. Kick is good. We're tied up at 7 apiece. Another run at the middle. Gap is huge. Completely untouched all the way to the safety. As we see another handoff up the middle. Huge blocks. And that's another 9-yard gain for the running back there. Can we get a number on that? That's number 27, which is Gary Plunkett. Second and short, potential shot territory for me here. We're seeing a swing pass out. Is met immediately.
Behind him, Natty Peck.
Natty
Great
Peck.
tackle. Got back. Goes deep again. TJ.
And there is a flag. Looks to be pass interference there. You'd assume based on the far side referee, Joe Franklin, throwing that flag. And that's a handoff to 27 again. Is met by 50 off the near side. Natty Peck from the far side. And that is a flag, I would assume, for excessive roughness, a late hit there. So it will be first down and goal here for the Merseyside Nighthawks. Coming out in a split spread formation, running back offset to the right. Looks to be a handoff up the middle to 27. He's met by Alex Irving in the backfield.
Met really well.
And nothing wrong with that tackle. Absolutely picture perfect. Expect man coverage here. And a heavy box, so potentially looking to stop the run. They do read option. 99 pulls the ball, keeps it, jogs his way into the end zone.
And it's now 14-7 the Merseyside Nighthawks.
Kick looks to be at Elliot Knight. We do see the fake on that left-hand side of your screen. Ends up keeping the ball. Elliot Knight running up that right hash.
Good blocking up front.
Good blocking out front.
Still going.
Still on his feet. Breaks again.
Great return.
Into opposing territory. Seeing a one-high look from Merseyside's defence. Mershon does end up being a run up the middle to Jack Paddison. Gets tackled. 2 yards downfield. Always going to fall forward for 3. Looks to be around a 5-yard gain for Jack Paddison there.
Very heavy on the run. Another one. Jack
Another
Paddison.
One running
great
patiently,
running room.
Waits for the gap to appear. That is a fantastic tackle there from the linebacker there. We are seeing a drop back to pass. Quick pass out to Jack Paddison. Stays on his feet. Still going. Good block from Adam Woodall. We are seeing a flag come in. Not sure whether that block was in the back potentially out here. So first and 12. Looks like we are getting immersion here. Looks to be a draw play. Drops that down to Jay Smith.
A run up the middle. Jamal.
Jamal.
Still going. It's a fantastic
still going
run.
Inside the 5. Looks to be down at the 5-yard line.
No idea how he got 15 yards off of that run there.
No, I feel like I saw him behind his own offensive line and then he popped up with 3 Merseyside defenders hanging off him.
A run. Jay Smith. He's got the edge. Touchdown,
and that
Alphas.
Is a touchdown. Alphas looked to go quite quick in terms of their play call in there. Good snap, good hold.
And we're level again.
Tack on an extra point to tie us at 14. And we're seeing 4th and 9. They're going for it here. Drops back to pass, looks left. He's looking over the top, sets his shoulders. Does have a man. He's got a step.
Good play.
And that is fantastic defense there.
Got the hand up.
Yeah,
got the hand up,
turned the head. I think that's Luca Martinez again.
Yeah, we see 4 receivers. The Alphas. It's going to be a throw. It looks like
good
Truman's got space.
All day. He's got a man up the sideline.
That's Lewis Truman. He's gone. Touchdown, Alphas.
Is gone. Straight up just beats number 12 there over the top. Not sure whether that was 12 playing from a safety or a cornerback position, but almost feel as though he hid away on that sideline again. I know obviously he didn't. It was an offensive play, but no one had eyes on that sideline. No one had eyes on him there.
He was cold with the hold.
I'll tell you something that is interesting here, and I don't think we've ever noticed this. Will Swales is a left-handed quarterback. He kicks right-handed, right-footed.
Wow. I mean, I guess you see that sometimes in football and stuff like that.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah, something we've not picked up on before. I feel like nothing silly from the Nighthawks would be the
running a speed option to the right-hand side. Ben pitches that ball to 27.
Got the first down.
I'm seeing a helmet on the floor for 77. There is a flag, multiple flags thrown around the spot where that helmet came off for 77.
Nearing 100 yards of flag.
Probably not far off.
It is not good for the first half.
We are seeing a run up the middle again. Didn't catch the number pre-play, but I assume that's Gary again.
Yeah, a solid 5 yards on the first down from Gaz.
The plays that have been posted on social media by the Alphas team is a menace on that offensive line. I was chatting with him before. As we see a quick pass out to the slot.
Still going.
Makes his way down the sideline, still on his feet, does go out of bounds there.
Across the middle, a bit of zip on the ball.
Coming across. And it is the inside handoff with the...
Nice counter. He's still going.
Still going.
Towards the end zone.
He's at the goal line.
Takes it to 21-20, pending the extra point. Kick is up and good. We have got a level game again.
Nicholas Mitchelson as a line drive.
Low
He's
kick.
fielded by Elliot Knight. Pitch to Harry Lightfoot. Comes down this near sideline.
Got some space.
Does
Still
have
going.
room. Breaks. And once again,
Good
this
tackle.
Alphas special teams unit getting the ball into opposing territory. Tight formation here for the Alphas. As we see the handoff is met immediately. Shrugs off one. Gets met by another two defenders. Maybe a gain of two there for Jack Paddison.
Across the middle, caught. Breaks
Shrugs
one
off
tackle.
one.
Still going.
Breaks back inside again.
Potentially clever decision to stay in bounds.
Not sure. It depends how close we are to the half, whether the Alphas are looking to try and stop the clock. I assumed he was going to go out of bounds there, so that would lead me to believe that we're not as close to half-time as we thought.
It's just nice to see that the easy completions being taken. There's no need to...
As we see drop back again, Culver looking left, looks to
Has
Elliot.
Elliot Knight.
Catch over the middle. Fantastic. That's another first down. Lewis Culver changing the play. Is a handoff to Jamal up the middle. Keeps churning. He's always good for 5 yards. Passing a very heavy box, one-on-ones on the outside. Jack Paddison handoff does cut over the middle
forward.
And walks into the end zone. Kick is up and kick is through. We are seeing a pass. Dropping back, ball over the middle. Does have 16 again. That's Pedro again. Another target for him.
Natty Peck with very tight coverage there. A field goal. Not too far out. Ball goes up.
Definitely has the distance.
High.
Looks like it was high and left on that kick. So missed to the left there. Referees do look to be moving. That's great sideline catch there. We're seeing a draw play again. Looks almost like a counter.
Jamal, he's still going there. Dragged forward for another 5 yards. Fantastic running. Whistle sounds.
That is another Jamal run. Big gap up the middle. Is met at the second level, but it's not enough. Charging, going. Those defensive backs are too small to bring down Jamal.
Unbelievable running.
He was hit at all three levels of that defense there. Defensive line first, broke that one. Linebackers next, and then just pushes his way through 2 or 3 defensive backs there.
It's the ball again.
Right, the hot hand. Jamal again met at 4 yards, brings him down at 5. False start there. Looks to be Thomas Noon.
Tom Noon caught there. 5-yard penalty.
Motion from Nathaniel Wyse at the bottom. It will be Jamal again with another handoff up the middle.
Great hole. He's still going forward.
Gap.
Another fantastic run by...
We're seeing a split backfield. Pass. Look into Thomas Noon. Ball goes up over the top.
Brilliant, down with it. What a catch. Tom Noon.
That was an incredibly contested catch. We see Nat Wyse.
Up the middle. Waiting for the signal.
A lot of appeals there from the Merseyside
touchdown
team.
Alphas.
But the head ref, Dave Black, is signalling for a touchdown.
Up and good. It's a great run up the middle.
Run off the
Smith,
edge.
stiff arm, he's still going.
Still on his feet. Out of bounds.
Incredible run, Jay Smith. Stiff arm, breaking a few tackles. Already scored a touchdown today. He's having a great game. Best performance in Alpha's uniform, the former Doncaster Mustang.
Looks to be a bit of false start movement there. Right side of that offensive line does just move before the ball moves. We will see the Alphas marching back 5 yards again.
Nathaniel Wyse, great running.
Dragging the guy along the floor.
A good run.
And that is Nat Wyse again. Does get the first down, turns the edge.
Touchdown Alphas.
Race to that front corner. That far pylon that you can see. There's not many people on this pitch that will catch Nat Wyse in the open field. Another touchdown on the board as the Alphas move to 42-21.
JJ Smith again.
Jay Smith, huge run. That's a hell of a run. Squeaks through what looked like a small gap in that offensive line. Nothing to take away from those big guys. Any gap's a gap, but just turns on the jets and burns through 40 yards of open grass before anyone finds him. We do see Knowles getting the handoff, spins out of that first tackle, goes again, lowers the shoulder. First down, Alphas. Swales takes off to his left, does have legs, will get to the sideline. I think that will be for a first down. As Swales does roll to his left.
Easy completion.
Small check
Truman.
down. And taken out of bounds for a few yards. Looks to be around 4. Drops back to pass. Takes it out
Great
left.
throw.
Truman, wide open
Truman
grass.
has space.
Oh.
Takes a man with him.
Handoff here. So Jay Smith just walks
So
in.
much room.
Tremendous
Touchdown,
block
Alphas.
on that right-hand side.
It's a 2-point and it's good. Alpha's at 50 points. I believe that is in the business called a 50 burger.
As we see the knee, and the ref will signal on the right-hand side whether that is the ball game. So the Alphas take victory in this one as a score of 50-21.